Ripa and Mark Consuelos recently enjoyed a kid-free getaway. On Tuesday's episode of Live with Kelly and Ryan, Ripa, 51, told her co-host, 47, she and her husband had their first parents-only trip in more than 2 decades. "This is our first vacation in 25 years without children and parents. It's usually us, with the kids or kit and caboodle," she said. "So Mark and I were like, what are we going to do without the kids? And the kids were like, what are you going to do without us? We're your whole lives. And I was like, wrong again, kids." Ripa followed up with some details about the trip. She recounted a rock climbing excursion in Utah, which she called couples therapy on Instagram, along with some luxury vacation perks. "As it turns out, we had the time of our lives. There was some work involved in this trip, but that's not what we were doing. We just went rock climbing," she said. "We went to the Imagery Resort, out in Utah. It is luxury. It's like the kind of trip we would take without kids." Ripa also said the couple was hyper-aware of other families on vacation, and how they looked without their children. "We got a massage. I mean, there were kids there, don't get me wrong. But I could see the other families looking at us. People were like, where are your kids?" Ripa said. "And I was like, they're adults now. They have jobs. They couldn't get off work. And they were like, wait, what? You have kids who are adults?" "Yes, we have kids who are adults. But more importantly, they're not on this trip." In Colorado, Ripa said she and Consuelos, 51, got lost on a hike and spent the time talking about what they'd do if they couldn't make it back to civilization. "We did get lost in Colorado, which was amazing because it is the discussion that we always have, how long will it take for Mark to eat me?" Ripa joked. "We were lost for maybe 45 minutes and I could see. It wasn't panicking, but I could see he was starting to get hungry and I said, we agreed that I have to die of natural causes before you can dip into me as a food source. We've talked about it many times because we've already gone over the fact that I will not eat him because I have a hard time eating chicken that's on the bone, much less my spouse. He, on the other hand, is like, I can eat you in 3 seconds, no problem. But I wasn't dead yet." Ripa and Consuelos were married in 1996. They have 3 children, sons Michael, 25, and Joaquin, 19, and daughter Lola, 21.